Welcome to Deep Roots, Open Skies, a podcast dedicated to exploring the defining moments that shape our lives. I'm your host, Lykesia. Welcome back to Deep Roots, Open Skies, where we dig deep into life's complexities while keeping our heads in the cloud. I'm your host, Lykesia, and today we're tackling a topic as old as time itself, procrastination. Yes, that sneaky little devil that steals our hours and leaves us scrambling at the last minute. But fear not, everyone, because today we're exploring why we procrastinate and how we can kick it to the curb. So get a beverage, get comfy, and let's unravel this mystery together. Let's start by understanding why we procrastinate. It's not just about laziness or poor time management. That's the misconception. My husband would sometimes say that I don't complete tasks, and what he fails to realize is that for me, I have my own timeline, and for my timeline, it may not agree with his. But often it's about emotions. We might feel overwhelmed, fearful of failure, or even perfectionistic. Imagine a student staring at a blank page, the cursor blinking back at them like a silent judge. It's paralyzing. Research suggests that procrastination is linked to our brain's limbic system, the part that deals with emotions. So next time you put off a task, ask yourself, what am I really feeling? So let's hear from some of you. I've received emails from students and listeners who've shared their procrastination struggles. Now you got Jade, who always found reasons to delay her coursework. It wasn't until she broke it down into smaller tasks and set weekly goals that she finally made progress. What was her secret weapon? Accountability buddies. Who knew peer pressure could be positive? So I'm going to ask you, who do you have in your corner? You know you can't do this alone. Whether it's a family member, a friend, or an academic advisor, you need to have some type of support to guide you through. And then there's Kevon, who avoided budgeting like the plague. He realized he was scared of facing his financial reality. He used budgeting apps and set up automatic bill payments, and he ended up turning his finances around. What was his tip? Treat budgeting like a game. See how much you can spend and save each month. More of the saving side. So why do we put off things that we can do today? It's like that voice that whispers, you can do it later, right? When you're about to get started. For my adult students that I deal with, it's completing assignments. And for me, well, it's organizing my closet. You know, the one that's not messy, but could use a little TLC. We all have those little things we push aside. The truth is, procrastination can strike for many reasons. Maybe we're overwhelmed with life's demands, or perhaps we're perfectionists, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. Or maybe, just maybe, it's triggered by tasks that seem intimidating or downright unpleasant. So how do we keep procrastination from whispering in our ear? Well, let's dive into some practical tools and techniques to combat procrastination. Procrastination isn't just a time thief, it's an emotional robber too. The stress and guilt that comes with procrastination can, of course, weigh heavily on our minds. It's important to address this emotional toll. So when I procrastinate, I find it helpful to journal my feelings. I put that paper and pen together. It can sometimes reveal hidden anxieties or fears that I wasn't consciously aware of. Mindfulness and meditation can also be powerful tools in combating the emotional stress of procrastination. Taking a few minutes each day to center yourself can lead to greater clarity and focus. Now let's dive into some other practical tools and techniques to combat procrastination. The Pomodoro Technique. Here's where you set a timer for 25 minutes, work without interruptions, then take a 5-minute break. It's like a workout for your brain, and yes, you can reward yourself with a treat afterwards, because I do that. As this technique helps maintain focus, while at the same time prevents that burnout that you know we can get. Visualization is another tool. Picture yourself completing the task and imagine the relief and satisfaction you get. It's like giving your brain a taste of victory before it even happens. Visualization can also involve creating a mental image of your future self, one who has already completed the task and reaping the benefits. Blocking off time in your day is another effective technique. Dedicate specific blocks of time in your day to particular tasks. It's like making an appointment with yourself. During this time, turn off distractions. Put your phone on silent and dive into your work. You'll be surprised what you can accomplish with focused dedication. So here we go. It's time to put on our gloves and face procrastination head on. I'm going to look at the first step here. Understanding our why. When I returned to school for another master's degree, I was driven by financial stability, change, and accomplishment. So knowing your why can be your anchor. So what's your why? Why do you want to complete that project, write that book, or start that new fitness routine? Write it down and keep it visible. Let it be your guiding star like a vision board. Your why should be strong enough to pull you through those moments of doubt and distraction. But what about those moments when procrastination whispers, "It's okay, do it later"? Here's a tip for that. Break tasks into smaller chunks. If organizing my closet feels overwhelming, maybe I start with just one shelf. Turn it into a game. Reward yourself with something small once you complete a step. It's like giving a baby a treat for doing something special. And don't forget about health. We often push our wellness to the back burner. Start small. A 10-minute walk, a meditation session, or even a quick call to a therapist can be game-changing. Health is a critical aspect of productivity. When you feel good, you perform better. And don't underestimate the power of good old-fashioned checklist. There's something incredibly satisfying about crossing items off a list. It gives a sense of accomplishment, achievement, and motivates you to tackle the next task. Plus, it helps keep track of what still needs to be done. You can visually see it. And don't let procrastination get in the way of reaching out to someone you haven't seen in a while. Don't put it off. Or someone you hadn't spoken to. If they have been running through your mind, there's a reason they popped into your head. And for those who've delayed paying bills like Kevon and managing finances, it's time to face the music. Budgeting is crucial, especially in today's economy. Think of it as a dance where every step is deliberate and calculated. So consider the buddy system. Pair up with someone who has similar goals. Hold each other accountable. This could be a family member. Check in regularly and celebrate each other's victories. Wouldn't it be great to have a personal cheerleader in your corner? And so research shows that writing down tasks that we mentioned at pen to paper significantly increases the likelihood of completing them. So go again, grab a pen, jot down what needs to be done, and relish the satisfaction of crossing items off. Procrastination may be the silent thief of time, but now you're armed with the tools to outsmart it. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. So let's make a pact to take the first step however small it may be. And as we continue this journey, it's essential and important to embrace the mindset of progress over perfection. Often the fear of not doing something perfectly can paralyze us into inaction. But here's the secret. Perfection is a myth. Every expert was once a beginner, and every masterpiece started as a draft. Okay? So think about the most successful people you admire. They didn't reach their heights overnight. They took small, consistent steps, learned from their mistakes, and adapted along the way, and kept working that made it perfect for them. Remember, each step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward your goal. Celebrate those small victories, because each of those help make larger achievements. And let's talk about the importance of reflection and thinking back on what you're doing. Take the time to review your progress regularly. And then ask yourself, what went well? What could be improved? Reflection not only helps you track progress, but also provides insights into your personal growth and development. And if you stumble, and we all do, so don't worry about that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. You see, resilience is built through overcoming obstacles, and every challenge is a chance to become stronger and wiser. And finally, let's focus on the power of gratitude, because even through procrastination, we have that mindset to be thankful. Gratitude can shift your mindset from one of the scarcity to one of abundance. Take a moment each day to acknowledge what you're grateful for, whether it's the opportunity to learn something new, the support of friends and family, or simply the fact that you're taking steps toward your dreams. I'm grateful to be able to go into my closet and work in it. With these thoughts in mind, let's continue to push forward, embracing each day with optimism and determination. You see, procrastination may have been a silent thief, but you're reclaiming your time with purpose and intention. As we move forward, let's consider the bigger picture. How can we build a future where procrastination no longer holds us back? It starts with creating an environment that nurtures productivity and focus. Firstly, let's talk about our workspace. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. Take some time to organize your environment, removing distractions, and ensuring everything you need is easily accessible. See, a clean, tidy space can promote a clear and focused mindset. See, every time I went through my closet, even though, it was a little bit messy, I didn't have a clear mindset going in. And you know how you end up getting the same clothes to wear because it's convenient. You see it. Next, let's focus on setting realistic goals. Break down larger ambitions into smaller, achievable milestones. This not only makes tasks feel more manageable, but also provides regular opportunities for success and celebration. Use tools like mind maps or vision boards to visualize your goals and keep them front and center. Managing your time wisely is another crucial element. Consider adopting time management techniques like batching similar tasks together or setting specific time slots for focused work. Creating a daily or weekly schedule can help you allocate your time efficiently and make sure that you're making progress on all fronts, because that's what we want. And take care of yourself. That's equally important. Remember, you're not a machine. It's important that you take breaks, recharge, and make this enjoyable. Don't make this like it's a lot of work. You're looking after your physical and mental well-being as well. So bring in activities that promote relaxation and joy, whether it's reading, exercising, or simply spending time with your loved ones. And finally, surround yourself with positivity. Engage with communities and individuals who motivate you because it gives you energy, gives you strength. Share your goals and progress. And don't hesitate to seek support when needed, because that human interaction can be a powerful motivator. So by getting these strategies, adopting them, you're not just fighting procrastination. You're building a lifestyle that supports ongoing growth and achievement. Every day is an opportunity to align your actions with your values and aspirations. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Deep Roots, Open Skies. Your journey toward a more intentional and fulfilling life is just the beginning. Until next time, keep your roots deep and your skies open, and continue to reclaim your time with purpose and passion. And don't get upset with yourself if you put off some of your tasks today. Just start it over tomorrow. Continue. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Deep Roots, Open Skies. Until next time, embrace your journey and keep exploring the possibilities.